and you will get overtaken and out. Thomas HC, Benjyfishy, this is win or out of the competition time for a chance to compete against Noahreyli for that grand prize here. Let's go. Let's see. Will the slow starting Thomas HD be able to keep up his momentum against Benji, who has been on a tear and has reset, getting better and better times as the competition goes on?
Absolutely perfect in pace so far, and both look to be literally synced up in the way they're attacking these edits. For Thomas HD, his advantage, those triple edits, those windows, is where Benjyfishy is also pretty much perfect. So he's actually gonna have to speed up in these earlier builds, or that might be the difference in him staying in this competition or being inside the no grand final zone.
And what a terrible place to be. You definitely have been competing. You've made over 1,000 edits here so far today. For you just to fall short, we will see Thomas HD's rest of his trio mates compete in the Bullseye Bonanza. And at the same time, Benji here, this is his only event here for the rest of the day. You know, this is what he has to do.
Yeah, I mean, and he's ready to do it. Here come those side jumps. You know how crisp Thomas HD keeps his. Benji's a little bit over jumpy with these ones. It might actually cost him a second or two.
Floaty.
Still ahead.
Yeah, a little floaty.
Yeah, still ahead of Thomas HD, absolutely. And he's already starting the descent before his opponent can.
Oh man, Thomas HD. He's been able to work through that so well throughout the entire day. And now, you know, we've just been seeing it. It's kind of like you said, quicksand. One mistake leads to another before you make it. You made another mistake, and then now you're behind multiple seconds. Look at Benji. He's all the way to the summit here. And the little mistakes, but still making his way through.
He's still in the lead, and I've seen him make at least 3 errors going all the way up towards the front, and then another door from Benji. So if Thomas is doing this perfectly, it's time to catch up. I'm going to point all these out. A ramp, another wall, that's 2, a third wall, 3, and now it looks absolutely perfect. He's found the groove, but Sancho, that might be enough time for Thomas to catch up.
Yeah, but look at the other side. Thomas AC is making just the same amount of mistakes. You're seeing another mistake right there, hitting that wall. These mistakes are adding up. I'm telling you, we've seen these guys do such perfect runs here throughout the day. Big factor fatigue. You know that forearm right now, brother, is like on fire, lighting up with so many clicks that's happening.
Okay, now Benji has another wall. Thomas HD, they're neck and neck in the same turn. He goes over for the right. Thomas HD slightly slower. Benji's still in the lead. Thomas is trying to catch up the whole way. Benji out in front again. Thomas on the right turn is not going to be in sync or in time. They're basically right behind each other. Thomas HD about a tire track behind Benji the whole way through. And Benji has a half-second lead coming to almost, yes, the final part of the Blueprint battle.
Here it is, the 2 towers. Benji's making his way up. Benji's already had a photo finish against Jerky. Can he survive another photo finish against Thomas HD, who has been able to oust him 11-4 here in the FNCS? And Thomas HD hits that wall first, and he's making his way down. He has a couple floors lead. Benji's catching up. It's coming down to a Shio. Who's going to put their feet on the floor first? And it's a neck and neck. But Benji, did he do it? I believe so. Benji was able to cross the line just barely and get himself into the finals.
It's the landing, that final ramp, that's the difference between both players. Benji explodes out of those big, tall edits faster and gets ahead of Thomas HD by what looks like just a few seconds. We'll have to see the results screen to see exactly how much that time was and if Benji truly had that big lead. There it is towards the very end, that bottom ramp. Thomas HD, oh my God, so close. And Benji, yes, it looks like he makes it through. Thomas tries the jump. It was so close, 3:09, and I have to assume that Thomas HD had a time of 3:10. So close, second of a difference, and Benji's the one to make it through.
Think about it. It came down for a ramp flip to a single ramp that cost Thomas HD's run. Benjyfishy advances, going sent down from the lower bracket. He has to beat Noahreyli twice to be able to win it all here in the grand finals. That's what it's coming down to. Noahreyli's been undefeated. Benji, with only 1 loss so far, has to do the unthinkable and stop Noahreyli not only once, but twice.
Yeah, let's set it up even more, right? Benjyfishy's basically the people's champion, the gladiator at this point, right? He's been through the rematch, he's been through and had experiences in both brackets, and he's set up against a god who's broken his own record for the fastest time, Noahreyli, who's had basically no stress whatsoever and has taken everything super seriously. So is the system gonna win, or will it be the people who are cheering for Benji the whole way through? That's what's at stake in the grand finals.
It's going to be an exciting finish when we have the mechanical god going up against the mechanical demigod in Benji. So let's see how it all works out here. Right now, so far, there is 2 predictions still on the table. Your prediction, and of course, well, I believe, who was it? Was it Reese? Reese had the prediction of Noahreyli. So look at this right now. The unbelievable record here for the Blueprint battle. 3 minutes and 2 seconds. And already beating by Noahreyli, who had that 2 seconds just before that. We're talking about Benji's gonna have to do it. Benji's gonna have to reach into the tank and do it twice. I don't know if it's possible, Shayo, but you're a believer.
I mean, I'm not sure if I have belief left in me, because it's 302, 304 for Noahreyli, and then 307 for Noahreyli. He's got first, second, and third place, but it's all about this top-tier trophy match right now. Benjyfishy versus Noahreyli, and they're off with a fast start out of the gates.
Benji's trying to do the impossible right now. Looks right over to the other side, and we're talking about living life a quarter mile at a time. These two are living in this simple stretch here of edits, and Noahreyli, all he has to do is win once to take the crown.
Noahreyli doesn't make mistakes. As I say that, a little bit of a hitch on a ramp. Benjyfishy is going to try to catch up, but he's already hit 2 walls. Noahreyli is going straight through. The edits are just looking too crispy, too clean, edible completely, and he's already towards the next stage.
Yeah, you could be crispy, you could be clean here, but it's the side jumps that's been the Achilles heel for Noahreyli's run. And we've already seen Benji a little floaty in those side jumps, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to catch up here. Here he goes. It's all riding right here on these side jumps, in my belief here. Did Noahreyli fix those? And looks like he has it. A little bit of a hiccup there, but still Benji's not able to capitalize because he's twice too far behind. This is it, child. This is what I'm talking about, the side jumps.
He's messed up on the first 2.
Oh, he's messed up again.
Looks perfect so far. He's messed up on 3 out of 5 in total so far. And Benji, he's actually touched the sky first. He's in the lead.
Oh, no, he's still stuck. Noahreyli is still stuck. Benji, the Englishman, now making his way through. The young lord has an opportunity to do the impossible and give the first L to Noahreyli.
Still, at the same time, it's a bracket reset. So if Benji does win this one, Noah will have another chance to roll in and try once more to basically break the curse of the side jumps. That being said, Noahreyli, he's a perfect editor, Sancho. For the rest of this course, he pretty much doesn't mess up a single edit. We know that Benji makes a few mistakes, and look, Noahreyli's almost already caught up. Benji will continue to have a few flubs. He has to make them a complete minimum right now. Every mistake he makes, Noahreyli's breathing down his neck. He's getting closer.
Oh man, talk about a shark that's chasing you down. Noahreyli the shark is now chasing Benjyfishy down. He's about to devour him. He's about to catch up. He's just behind them, even though he had about 4 or 5 huge mistakes there in the side jump, Shayo. He is so close to catching up to Benji. Run, Benji, run for your life. Keep going, brother.
He's trying, but Noahreyli's movement in these builds, we've seen it before, it is so good, and movement matters in the Labyrinth more so than the editing speed or anything else. The tighter you turn those corners, the faster your time is, and Noahreyli might have set a few records ahead of Benji so far. His best time might be 2 seconds faster, but we've never seen Noahreyli make such mistakes on the side jumps before. Now it's all about who can touch the sky first. Benji, a few mistakes, we haven't seen them on these pyramids. Noahreyli's already moving up on the left side. He's almost all the way towards up in the sky. Benji's moving up though. He's keeping that few seconds lead. It's about a second of a difference now, but Noahreyli's made it all the way towards the same layer. They both hit the ground at the same time, and they have to fall fast.
Benji touched the first wall, edit quickly now, but now look at Noahreyli! Oh my goodness! What a fall down to all the way to the ground! And if you blinked, you just missed a mechanical dominance at the descent of the 2 towers, and your champion, Noahreyli, obliterates Benji at those final moments. What an unbelievable performance, an unbelievable showcase by Noahreyli.
Believers beware, Noahreyli holds the chair, the throne, the first place spot at the Blueprint battle. What a display of dominance from the man. He literally took out every single competitor and didn't lose once.
Wow, this right here, what a miraculous, almost as if he just Did he have a railgun going down that? I mean, he just obliterated through all those walls, and that is your champion with a time of 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Can you just imagine, Shio, if that man was able to do those side jumps, the time he was able to produce here today? But congratulations to Noahreyli for winning it all.
It's like Fadil was down there saying there was a dude on 1 HP, please run over and one pump in for me. I mean, I want to see what Zeke and the desk have to say about that one because that's historic.
Bro, I thought it was gonna happen. I believed in Benji. And like you guys were calling out, especially even though Noah made like a handful of big mistakes, it didn't matter, okay? He was basically the Terminator. He was walking through like, these edits? No, sir, these are mine. I'm gonna win the whole thing. Levin, that was sick.
Literally. Yeah, I genuinely thought Benji was going to do it as well. And it would have been the perfect Benjyfishy coming through the lower bracket, coming in to win the whole thing. But Noah showing why. Look, when you hear casters throw out, Noah's the best mechanical player in the world. We mean it. We mean it. Because this brother is insane. He wins the whole thing. He didn't even look like he was going to lose at any single stage.
Yeah, he had absolutely no signs of weakness by any mean. 3 of the times were the fastest 3 times. That last one was actually the slowest time out of all the ones by almost 11 seconds that he had. So definitely the pressure was on. We saw the mistakes that they completely made. Both of them, both Benji and Noah, all the way through that. Definitely the nerves were kicking in because obviously it's high stakes. That's between $10,000 and $7,500.
So insane. But boys, you know what time it is. We gotta shift gears on the battle bus because we're drifting into this corner. It's time for Bullseye Bonanza. That's right. The aim challenge is happening right here, right now. Levin, what the heck is the Bullseye Bonanza?
Well, look, the Bullseye Bonanza is essentially what we've just seen, right, with the editing, but it's, you know, an aim course instead, right? The battle of who has the best aim. And if we take a look at the bracket, I'm really looking forward to seeing some of these matchups. It's going to get intense, just like what we just saw with the editing. Look, the edits are fun, it's clean, whatnot, but, you know, the aim, you know, this is the real battle a lot of people are going to be looking to see. You can see Hen versus Mitra, that first matchup. That is going to be insane. Look, I don't even want to make any sort of predictions or anything, but look, like, these are some of the best aimers in the game. I am looking forward to it, Reese.
I mean, for EU, these are basically all the best aimers. I'm sure there's some other ones on top of that list, but when you think of players who can hit those headshots, hit that precision shot, these are them. When you watch Hen's gameplay in particular, I'm scared for